We're checking out the SNESDEV Game Jam 2025 homebrew games today, because I think it's fun. And this has a really cool intro, so we're going to watch it again. It's got this dog. Because I just, you gotta like this kind of dog. It's a very cute kind of dog. And James Strain made this game. We need to know that. Otherwise, this is Carrot Man, the NTSC version. Interstellar radiation caused the beta-carotene of a simple garden carrot to mutate rapidly. Confronted with sentience, Carrot Man leaps into action and must escape from this allotment of terror. You can tell the developer is probably British, because the word allotment. Alright, so A jumps, B doesn't. I can't tell if there's running or not. Okay. What? Snapped to a spot, okay. Well, there was another button to press. Other options? No. Yep, I'm missing something already. British NTSC. It's a carrot. People love carrots. I can't slide. I can't pick those up. Aha! There's a box! I probably need the box. That's probably important. Does reset game even exist? Not presently, no. I disabled it for a bit. I liked my life better having it off. There we go, we made it. No, those are spikes. I guess the point of this game is to be really hard? I don't know, you have to be very precise with some of these jumps. Okay. There... Can I wall jump? I guess the answer is yes, but I probably shouldn't have. Hope to see it on Sub Simon. Alright, well, that sucks. Let's try that again. See if we can actually successfully do this. Maybe I should look at the page. Don't think it's intended? No, I don't either. Maybe there's instructions here? Because instructions might help me, because I might be being dumb. A, wait, B is run? Who puts run on B? Okay. Shoulder, hold to wall grab. Okay, so there is wall grabbing. This is a really weird control scheme. I'm going to say that right now. Yep, these are SNES homebrew games. There was a competition this year, hosted by SNESDEV, and this is one of them. And now I'm holding B all the time, and I'm very confused. Okay, standard wall climber rules apply. You can't climb the same wall twice. So I'm at the bottom of the pit now. Maybe the world wraps around and I'll have a second shot. Or not. Alright. We are escaping the allotment into the purple zone. How readable was the intro text? Pretty readable? How was it on stream? Oh, they're swimming. Huh. Oh yeah. Nope, he just doesn't swim very fast. To be fair, I don't expect carrots to swim very fast. Okay, those can hurt me. And it continues to hurt me. Guess I should have left the dog alone. I'll take my chances over here. With the dog, who just had a bath. What video out? I use the S video. The only thing I could think of that would be causing issues is if it was using one of like the pseudo high-res modes or something for the intro text, which it might be doing. But since it looks, oh, to be continued. Classic mode 7. Okay, that was cute. It was short, but it was cute. Assuming that. Be worried about the text on composite? I would bet. We gotta watch the Mode 7 house approach. I like how this is done. You can see the clear split in the screen there, but it's a really cute effect. Alright, so I think I missed out on a couple things. Let's see how that looks on stream, because I didn't look earlier. It looks okay. I mean, we're currently in ad mode, so... I can get those. I don't know what I'm collecting. I have 22 of them, but I don't know what they are. It's a pretty big house, but you have to remember, we are a carrot. Carrots are known for not being terribly large, especially baby carrots. Those are not very big at all. Oh, we found a secret, I think. That's not a platform. Or at least I didn't jump on it well enough. Is it a platform? It must be a moving platform. I think my stats didn't reset from when I had played it last, so I'm gonna be dead shortly. That's okay, though. It's fine being a dead carrot. That's a one-way. Why is this here? Oh, you can't jump off ropes and re-grab them. Baby carrots are not actually babies, and they probably aren't even carrots. They're carrots. Okay, so that was just a different area that I could have gone to, and now I have to watch the sequence again. I really do like it. It's a nice, convincing effect. I know where the impetus for this one came from, of course. There's several games that use this exact kind of trickery. Yeah, he's a really small carrot, ain't he? Alright, well, I think we've seen everything there is to see, unless I jump on top of the crate there. On top of the moving platform. I'm still astounded at the control scheme. Who puts run on B? Like, sure, if you're an NES person, fine, sure, whatever. But this is an SNES contest. Maybe this person is an NES person and just wrote most of their game assuming NES conventions or something. But then there's the Mode 7, so I don't know what to think about that. But no, baby carrots are basically a way to repurpose kind of ugly carrots. They basically just shave off the outer sides and then roll them up nice. It's a nice way of saving a little bit of produce that otherwise would have gone to waste. Okay, so there's really nothing up here that really wasn't worth the effort, is what I'm seeing. Anyway. And NES controls, I for B, B for A. Yeah, that would be better. It really would be, but B, A. It was weird. Let's move on, because that was fun. Like, this little platform is a little clunky. Alright, this one should be interesting. Is there a game over if I take another hit? You know what? We never did try that, did we? Why not? I think there are some spikes here. We can see what the game over screen looks like. Oh, the carrot has fallen down. And is reborn. No. Nice start, yeah. I think that's pretty fair. It might actually have gotten further along. It does look like it's gotten a bit further along since the release of the dev contest. But it's hard to say. Looking at the itch comments, someone also got stuck in that wall. That's really funny. Alright, on to the next one. I'm not sure what I expected. I guess this is what this is. It did not fail to load. I don't even know how do I even get that message when it actually boots? Did it crash? It doesn't have a header. No, that would explain it. Yeah, this is what this is. It's a picture of Hank Hill's face, along with the King of the Hill theme song being played on the SNES. I don't imagine this one did all that well in the contest, I have to guess. Let's see. It came in... overall, it came in 16. There's something that came in less than this. That's kind of impressive when you think about it. But I don't need more of this. I think one loop is enough. This is nice for what it is. Maybe one day we'll get a proper header. Maybe, but probably not. Only accepts Super Magic Copier. Yes, it does. Clearly. Alright, that's enough of that. techwritescode. Oh, that was hard to read. Garden Wars. Play. Okay. I might need to look up the instructions. So I think what I'm supposed to do is encircle everything with soil, and then the rats will eat my eyes. Apparently, touching the rat is a bad idea. I thought that maybe that was gonna make me zoom. So this is just basically Pac-Man, but weirder. Okay. Actually, what this reminds me of most is that Paint Racer game from UFO 50. Oh, you can only move in increments of tiles. Okay, do I win? I don't know if I've won or not. I think I won. I'm not sure why I won. But okay. What? No, it's not Color a Dinosaur. How you doing, Squiggles? Paint Chase, thank you. How you doing, Fire? Competition carrot theme? Well, the other one was King of the Hill. King of the Hill's definitely not a carrot game. Now, let's see if I need to look at the instructions here, because I am a little bit confused. Oh, it's a two-player game, which has no computer AI. But that's why I won. Because it's a two-player game. So it looks like down there we've got a different kind of pepper, the green pepper. And the green pepper would be player 2, and then the mouse just harasses people. I'm not really sure how making my little garden beds changes anything, but it's okay. Kitchen gun ad. Indeed. Also, how you doing, Squiggles? How you doing, Olga? Yeah, that's one of the problems with doing like a two-player game in one of these compos, is like, if someone just boots it up not expecting two players, you find yourself very confused. I feel like this should also be a win condition. Like, I got all of the things turned my color. I don't know why, like... Maybe it's not like Splatoon, where, no, I mean, it's this and not getting hit by the rat? Like, can I attack the other one? Like, I just have to wait for them to get... Yeah. Alright. Pepperman, indeed. Peaky P-Man. It's probably point-based? Probably. Yeah, no, it's not bad for what it is. Speaking of what is... It's the next one on our list. Let's see where this gets us. What is the greatest thing about developing or playing retro games? We have some sprites of some sort. It looks like maybe the kid from I Want to Be the Guy. Some sort of knight. A head. A box. Gumby. A devil. Your imagination. SNES homebrew forever. So I guess this is just like a Mode 7 demo. Did this place higher or lower than King of the Hill? Song is a jam, though. I mean, yeah. I assume you're talking about the prior game. Is that a soccer ball? Okay, hold up. Look, alright. When it's pinched like this, you can kind of see like a nose. You see like eyes, there's a nose, because like the white's kind of sticking out a bit. It looks kind of like a Deltarune, like the Naster or whatever sprite. That's what I think it looks like. Now, of course, if it's actually head-on and been properly applied to the forehead, yeah, no, it's a soccer ball, but I happen to stop a little bit at a weird angle, because it's Mode 7, and Mode 7 does weird things. Whee! It's a stone, Fiskbit! You didn't invent it! I have to imagine that did marginally worse than Hank Hill's head, based upon everything else. No, this came in 15th. I have no idea what's going on. Like, where's the whole result set? Like, what came in after Hank Hill? No, there's one that came... Okay, yeah, that's fair. There's one that came in after Hank Hill. Alright, let's try Dangerous Drake. It seems like going to be a step up here. But Mode 7's fun. It's cute. I like it. Okay, good. It came back in both ears. Alright. See what Dangerous Dave's about. I have a gun. Once again, why are things doing this? Like, why is that on A? But okay. We're running, we're gunning. I mean, we're sauntering, we're gunning, but he apparently doesn't have much of a jump. Oh, he does have a run. I like the Minecraft-esque background. Okay, this is like Mega Man. Okay, that's a little uncomfortable. So basically, run is Y, jump is B, and of course, you don't have a buffered jump. Well, you don't have infinite buffer jumps, really. You don't stop jumping once you have started jumping. When you're holding B. I like the sprites. They look kind of claymation-y. Which I learned recently is how the Doom sprites started out. They started out as clay, at least a few of them. Romero just went and sculpted them. Damnedest thing. I missed. I don't know why, this is just giving me like Action 52 vibes. No, it's not. Okay. I'll try again then. I missed one. Yeah, I think it just might be the case. It's a lot easier to make like a full coherent game within the time allotted for like an NES Jam kind of thing. Because like, I feel like an awful lot of this went into like the run cycle. Like, it's a nice run cycle. But then we don't have much else going on. Actually, enemies don't even hurt you. Which I guess makes sense. What's this actually called again? Dangerous Drake. Right. I was really confused because Dangerous Dave was a game for DOS. You were like a little secret agent man. You wandered around and did stuff. I got both the secrets. All right, cool. I feel good about myself. Yeah, no, that was fun for what it is. Just very little going on. All right, here's the one I'm worried about. This should be a good one. It's Celeste. What button is oh. Y is dash. Okay. No music, and no scrolling, but it's like the Pico version of Celeste. You could do a lot worse than that. Yeah, this matches my recollection. It's been a while since I've played the original, like, OG Celeste. It's been a long time since I played the other version of Celeste, the less OG version too, but, you know. It's not how I remember that working. Yeah. Missed the strawberry? I thought I got the strawberry. Didn't I get the strawberry? Huh. Oh, probably the very first screen. Oh well. Cat win them all. Not going back. Require going down the mountain. Going down the mountain. No. Right, if you die in the game, you die without strawberries. Wonder how they did it. Was it like a source port, or did they just like say, we'll just figure this out? There we go. Balloon. What do I have a choice? Can I go this way? No. Some kind of balloon animal. You don't remember how long this is. Ooh, there's some lag here. I demand a strawberry. Oh, that was the worst spot I could have done that at. Oh yeah, these just evaporate whenever they feel like it. I'm sure I'm a big fan of these blocks that just evaporate whenever they feel like it. feel like they should have to evaporate on my schedule and not theirs. No. Okay, actually... No, I can get up there. No, I can't get up there without a dash. Alright, this time... I swear I pressed the button. Imagine use the sources reference. Probably. I actually don't know what the constraints on the fake console are, like in terms of how it works with. Oh, that was not smart. Like what the actual constraints are with regards to its assembly. Like, does it have the same number? Does it have, like, very few registers? Does it have this? Does it have that? I just don't know the constraints of it. I also forgot the name of the dang thing. Why did my jump come back? Oh, I was standing on something. I thought I was on an edge, but I wasn't. Oh, okay. Pico 8, thank you. I find the concept of fantasy consoles interesting. I actually saw one dude was selling at PAX. He had built one out of components. At first, I thought he was doing, like, FPGA stuff. Oh, Celeste Mountain. This memorial to those who perished on the climb. How do you... I know how to turn into light. Well, that didn't help. Maybe there's a hole. Alright, well, I guess I'm going up. Bye, strawberry. But yeah, I was thinking like, oh yeah, just... Dude, FPGA'd his way to victory. Nope, turns out he did not. Said he had a friend who was trying to FPGA it to victory, but... No dice. I played like 1 or 2 games on it for a little while. It was okay. Somewhere in the vicinity, like he wanted to make it sort of half NES, half PC in terms of how it performs. Like you have access to a frame buffer, but you can do some interesting things with some sprites. At least that was the idea. This isn't really what I wanted. Okay, off. Nope. Ever know the weird thing about platformers and how you just, like, get killed by spikes? Even on the side. In actual Celeste, that winged strawberry would have launched in the sky in response to your dash. Ah, okay. How you doing, Kappa? Tiles are a big part of what makes them interesting. Oh, it's true. I'm just telling you what he did. Actually, I can just dash. That's free. I need to touch those for them to collapse. Okay, well that didn't help. Can I just do this? I can, in fact, just do that. Oh, well, missed out on that strawberry. Yeah, I'm gonna miss out on this one too. Wonder how long this is. This is like the full game length. You don't know how long the OG Celeste is. Dead silence. I mean, there's not a whole lot else I can say. I don't remember if the original Celeste had music or not. Like, I played it in Pico, whatever, a million years ago. I don't remember if I finished it or not. Like, I played it for, like, 15 minutes or something, thinking, oh, this is cool. And moved on with my life. Apparently, those spikes will kill you. Did it have ads? Probably not. I mean, it was just a random bit of homebrew someone made. Of course, it became so much more. That was the first one I'm actually having trouble with. feel like that's possible. I don't want that either. What is being asked of me here? What is being asked? Wait, doesn't dashing immediately cancel your upward momentum? Yes, okay, that's what's being asked of me. Like, what I'm supposed to do is, like, do... Yeah, that. What? Huh. I like how the number went across the screen. That's too annoying to bother with. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Ah. No. Too early. Too early. I had to do this by feel, I think. Just because the velocities are high enough. The game is just silent. Peak await is nowhere near as low levels having registers you mess with. You write source code using objects and built-in functions in Lua. That makes me less exciting. Way less excited. As far as I can guess, I just don't think there's any audio, like, at all. We literally just played something that captured audio, and it was there. It does appear to be a little bit buggy. Just a bit. Did I go underneath it? This might be where it ends. I'm not having much luck with this. Basically, this feels like 3 coin flips for me. With the weird number of sided coin. If I get on the other side of that, that's actually workable. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Especially because, like, that dash at the beginning instantly kills you, which makes the whole thing a lot more irritating. And then there's, like, this sort of weird storage thing that happens sometimes. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, boy. Try rolling? I'll consider it. Listen to the resurrections. Kind of disappointed by that when you made him out of the game? Yeah. No, clearly what I need is one of those, like, Dark Souls messages. Tri-finger, butthole, etc. Large chest ahead. Those kinds of messages. I think I just need to sync a little bit more when I get the other one instead of going immediately. Do a barrel roll! A barrel roll? Yeah, a barrel roll! A barrel roll! Yeah! A barrel roll! A barrel roll? Yeah! A barrel roll! A barrel roll! Yeah! A barrel roll! Whatever happened to Xenon? Whatever happened to Tom Green? I care much less about that question. one of those things I didn't quite realize till I watched that video back many years later, is that Tom Green was actually trolling Xenon, and they just taken his, yeah, a barrel roll, and replayed it like 15 times. It was not actually him on the other end of the phone, restating his question about Tom Green doing a barrel roll. Diagonals on the SNES controller are not my favorite thing of all time. But you can tell it's Xenon because he tells you at the beginning of the clip. He says, hey, it's Xenon. Or, hi, I'm Xenon, I think was the line. That was a different era when basically 4chan just decided to troll, massively troll, Tom Green for the audacity of having an internet web show. Basically, Tom Green had figured out this whole internet thing long before anyone else had figured out the internet streaming thing. Which is really surprising when you think about it. It's rare you get to say Tom Green was a man ahead of his time. But in this instance, he actually was. None of the other ones I can think of. Certainly not his movie. That movie was definitely not ahead of its time. That movie exists in time. Or something. He had a diagonal. Surprisingly difficult. Why did I bounce that way? Oh yeah, I need to delay. Alright, I think we've kind of peaked the amount of enjoyment out of this that I'm going to get. Suspect. Alright, one more room, I guess. It's one of those things with a game like Celeste. You can just constantly want to do one more room. And what's also interesting is because the resolutions are different between the NES or the SNES and whatever the Pico uses. You end up with this kind of awkward having to scroll, even though the game was not built around the concept of scrolling. Alright, well that's enough of that. It's quiet. Too quiet. But seems pretty nice for as a port. But I'd rather play it on a modern gamepad where diagonals are more consistent. Alright, we got Unarmed. See what Unarmed is about. There is audio, and it failed to load. That's fine. Lore. On the planet of Balrog, the slave people of Zlan are born without arms. This is very sad. Aww. But if they enter the arm games and win, they get a pair of arms made from the flesh of their fallen foes. If they lose, then they die. They do not want to die, but they like arms. Okay, well, we got buttons. What does the I mean? It's a procedural thing. It means it should be ignored for doing for YouTube cutting stuff, but it didn't work because we got the fail to load message. It happens. Okay, X. Okay, so this is like a shooter. Parry bullets, jump, move. Okay. 2 buttons to shoot diagonally. All right, we'll see how this works. Start match, edit, players. I'm going to leave this all by default because I don't know what's going on. Ready, set, kill. Oh, this is a 2-player thing. Okay. This is kind of cool. Little arena thing. Your shots bounce. Which is cool. Oh, did I hit myself? Come on, one more hit. Planet Blarg, where all those monsters are from. Oh. I won the game. Jump on R is weird. Is there anything else I can do? Like, I think this might actually be the extent of it, sadly. Wait, what? I can launch him upward? Yeah, you can launch him upward. That's cool. I can launch him. I can shoot through the floor. Wins the match. Come and fetch your arms. And in, say, half an hour. Okay, do we need to wait in real time now? Coming for arm getting end screen? It would be nice. No, you can't win them all. We'll do one more round of this out of curiosity. Let's snipe him. I think 4 hits is probably too many. I think 3 would be better. But yeah, there's just not much you can do since it's only one player in a world of 2 players. Oh, I got hurt by touching those. That's what happened last time. Okay, I want to try this out. Let's see. Apparently I can't block my own shots. Oh, I blocked my shot and it still hit him. That's what happened. Okay, the shot won't bounce because it's hitting that target. Alright. Had to do it snazzily. Of course. Alright. Yeah, that was arms. Unarmed. That was okay. Certainly not a bad thing, just okay. Again, it's kind of hard to judge something that's a 2-player game when you're 1 player. Just the nature of it. Angelsong. Not like a banana with me. Ooh, scrolling. Start new game. Difficulty, I'll stick with Angel. Control scheme, hold. Skip to level, no thank you. Let's start the game. Okay. So I hold the button, and that lets me ascend and descend. I can grab a fruit, and then I can give it to the banana. Level complete. Okay. I understand what's being asked of me. Wait, that one's already full. We don't need to feed him. I understand what's going on here. Those are spikes. Or those aren't spikes. Rescue them. How? Oh, right. Is this... Can I pick them up? Where do I put them? What constitutes a rescue? Okay, those things hurt them. That counted as a rescue. Okay. That didn't look like a way to rescue things, but okay. Vines reset. So I assume vines reset the position of objects that I take. So I grab this object. Oh, I guess it doesn't. The way the scrolling works is a bit weirdly disconcerting. Pig launchers. Oh, hey! I can hurt things now. It also wants to hurt me. That projectile is silly fast. Okay, this game is starting to shake things up a bit. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, well, get the guitar then. Yeah, then drop the guitar. Level failed. Yeah, no, I want to try again. I got distracted with a pig launcher. The pig launcher is quite a bore. This control scheme is not great for an SNES controller. Let's see, how did I... Thanks. Drop the object. Not fun when you have a following object that just gets you. Coolest one so far is the vertical choppy. I think a little bit. Let's kill the pig launchers quickly. Maybe that'll prevent that guy from spawning. Okay, so that's like the Baron von Bubba. We have to hurry and do whatever it wants us to do. All skill. What's the B is speed up. Alright, so We have a bunch of unhappy fruit. The annoying devil has shown up. Oh. Control scheme is wonky. Oh, wow, okay. So I guess it's the culmination of everything we've learned so far. Give fruit. Grab dude. Let's just not deal with the devil here. And save our dude. What if we need to take out the pig launchers too? We probably do, judging by the fact that we have that now. Yeah, the scrolling in this is very wonky. The lesson they taught you in Cuphead? Which thing? Control schemes are important? Whoops. Bro, come on. Okay, you know what? Let's just try to juke this dude. Don't deal with the devil. Ah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure other video games and other media deal with that one fairly well. Including, but not limited to, the Master and Margarita. Yeah, this is a much easier way to do this, I think. New NES game, or... these are homebrew. There was a competition earlier this year for SNES homebrew. And so I'm just checking out some of those. Just played a Celeste port. The Pico 8 version of Celeste. There we go. Level completed. Oh. I wonder if I'm only getting audio through one earbud now. Wait, where... How's this supposed to work? Launch pigs? Let me check something real quick. I'm confused. Okay, it's only happening in the left ear here. I wonder if it's... I've gotten a short again. Let me check real quick. Actually, maybe the game only has audio on left ear. Let me do a quick plug check. We'll see if it helps. There's a short somewhere in that cable, I swear. Yeah, I went and replugged in the cable. This game is also really quiet, so I wasn't really sure. Like, oh, what? Level is toroidal. I am confused about what they want me to do here. It says launch pigs. Do I have another button I don't know about? Touching the pig kills me. Damn, I've infinite continues. I'm gonna see if I can like hurt the pigs by kind of like hitting them with that. No, they just do their things. Can I grab the projectiles? Good question. Yes, I can. Alright, that's tricky, but doable. Ow. Stupid flying pigs. Thankfully, it only takes 2 projectiles to kill this dude. Projectiles. Delegate. Or delicate? Delicate, yes. Okay, go into the water. The water appears to have no meaningful effect. Guess I'll grab a fruit. Oh yeah, those are spikes, and I'm a very large sprite. I don't feel good about this one. Sup, Matt? How you doing? Have to sleep? Alright. I'll sleep well. Do I have other options? Or just this? As far as I can tell, just this. Maybe there's a way to not... No! Fruit, come back! I have to do that 6 times? Is that really what the game wants from me? There's gonna be a one-way here. Okay. I guess we won't do that, then. We'll just take the secret corridor that makes this all trivial. Wait, what? Did that work? Good. What about me? I'm doing pretty good. Those are thorns. Okay, so I only have to do it one way, which is nice. But there's no time. Like, the involved time you have is pretty low. But I don't have to do it both directions, so they've got that going for me. I don't think that fruit... Yeah, fruit doesn't proc that, just the bananas. How many levels do you think this has? There you go. Alright. See you later, Matt. Oh, right. I have to move the fruit properly. Alright, well, I'm learning. I'm learning. Bloop. Alright. 1 down, 2 to go. Wonder how this did. Like, it's got a lot going on for it. Like, it's got some really nice backgrounds. I'm gonna guess this was in... Right. Probably the top 6-ish would be my guess. No. But it's impossible to know. Unless I go to the website and look it up. But I'm too busy moving fruit. Moving fruit. I like bananas, coconuts, and grapes. What's nice is every level's independent, so I don't have to worry about, like, keeping my health up between levels. Feels like it could have existed as a commercial game. I guess. I would say probably needs a little bit more polish, but, like, it's pretty good for what it is. I mean, I guess we consider what commercial game really means. Ah, I understand. Wait, where am I taking these guys? Where am I taking them? There's no point in grabbing them if I don't know where the exit... Oh, there's the exit. Okay, well, let's try to do this banana. Irritating banana maze. The bright side is there's nothing that I have to, like, outrun here. I can just kind of take it easy. Can I throw the banana? No. This maze is so irritating. See, initially I thought it would only be the banana, but it's my entire sprite. No, you can't throw him. Sprite Zero Hit did a lot of work. I am not missing irritating ship right now. I assure you I am not. Okay, cool. Now we have to do the same thing a few more times. Alright, downward I think is easier. I can just take my finger off and just kind of go. But upward is hard. Maybe one day. When you make something that's not Lunar Lander. Maybe one day when Feartress comes out. Yeah, I feel like this, the big sprite combined with this, and you have to avoid, like, touching any part of it is really annoying. Okay. At least I'll have to do this one once. Then I have to do the other ones 3 times. Alright. Movement. What? I just have to drop him? Is that how it's gonna work? Can I drop these? No, that's throwing. No, that's throwing. Nope, that's throwing. That is still throwing. Is there a drop gently? X is drop gently. Okay. Have you ever tried any of Fiskbit's assorted things, Howluta? Oh, this is actually huge. They respawn from where I dropped them. This is huge. Well, I have a checkpoint system. This is far less irritating now. I mean, it's still pretty irritating, but it's far less irritating now. There we go. Now I gotta do the other banana maze 3 times. No, 4 whole games? Really, only 4? Huh. I thought it was more than that. Guess there's at least 3 SNESDEV things. Ignore randomizers. Well, you made the Pong game. You made whatever atmosphere. You made irritating maze and irritating ship. Maybe I need to back up more. I don't know what to do here. Can I fly through that? Oh, it's only the top of me. Ugh, okay. Like... yeah, that is weird. Don't play video games. I've allegedly seen Howluta play a video game at least once or twice. But, like, you also have, like, the commercial game you worked on. So that's at least 5. Alright. Now to do more of this. That wasn't what I meant to do at all. That was a weird spot to drop him. Okay. Cool. Oh, we just have to do the zigzag. We just have to move zig and zag. And take off every zig. Need to make sure I know what I'm doing. I clearly don't. It's so weird that the top of his head is the really sensitive part. Okay. Yes! 1 out. 3 to go. Wait, I only needed 2? Okay, that's fine. I cannot read that text. Something about evil? I'm going to say evil. Vanquish evil. Okay. Feel I may need some tools for that. Oh, it scrolls. I was like, yeah, I don't know how to vanquish evil here. I thought you can grab the pig and it still hurts you. That's the weirdest arc. Alright, let's try the other side then. Yeah, this is pretty much the same thing, but twice. You know, after learning how that works somewhere, you think I'd be able to do something effective. Yeah, I'll hit him once. Yeah, Fistbit's done a lot of things on the NES, mostly. I'm gonna sandbag this one. I remember how to get through this gate without getting hurt. Oh, wait. What? What? I am you pressing the run button, right? B is run. Well, go faster. Ah. I don't know if I can vanquish evil. Fistbit's actually 26 years old, which makes the whole thing even more confusing. What? It flew the other way. Run speed? No, that's not exactly how it works. Like, you can see, it kind of... Run speed stalls whenever you hit an edge. Like, whenever it has, like, a scrolling hitch, it stalls. So, like, it's just weird. So, like, what I want to do is scroll the screen first and then go through. So that I don't hit the hitch exactly where it hitches. God, that arc is so useless. I hope it doesn't take that many pig hits to kill. Come on. Got one. Maybe if it only takes two, I'll be able to, like, eke this out. Nope. It's not just ASM with Fistbit. It's a lot of weird stuff. Let's try this. Let's just scrolling the screen a fair bit. Nope. Got one hit in. I like how the pig is only doing things when it's on screen, and that scrolls just barely off. So now you can't, like, go get it, and then it scrolls through that platform. And then despawned. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, Mel. This is frustrating. Between the awkward scrolling and the lag and, like, the pig grabbing and pig throwing, it is just clunky. Not to mention the... I got stuck in the ceilingness of it. See, I don't want the other one to spawn one. See, I grabbed it. You know why pigs vanquish evil? Because they have wings, just like the cherub here. You see, wings make you good, I think. I mean, I think it's more that it's just a friggin' projectile or anything else. Well, if I had to get hit by something... I've got up to 2 hits. What this reminds me of is, like, the Porcupuffer. Like, it behaves oddly. Ah! Why couldn't I just... They move straight across. Why can't I just throw them straight across? Okay, it's not 3. And I get banged in the head. Feathered wings good, leathery wings bad. Yes, exactly. Maybe there's something up here that I'm missing, like an object that I could use instead of the friggin' pigs? No. Got stuck in the ceiling again. It's 2 hits. Cannot avoid him. Oh, I got rid of 1. I have to kill both? Oh, goodness. Oh, that... Yeah, this isn't happening. If I have to kill both the devils with how clunky this is and the fact that I can't get through either of these gates without taking damage most of the time because of how the scrolling works, I think this is where I end my game. Or actually, wait, hold up. Yeah, I thought I'd get lucky. Let's see what we can do here. Let's reset. Because there's like a level skip. I'm happy to skip that level, just because that part sucks. It doesn't tell us what level's what. Oh, there's only 10 levels. Was that the last level? That's the first level. Okay, maybe there... No. Alright, well, let's change difficulty to Cherub. And try level 9? That's still the same, and all it does is give you 1 more hit point. Okay, try one more time. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how this continue works. Pressing B instead of start. Yeah, this is the last level. And all that's going to give me is 1 extra hit point. So, like, nuts to this. Yeah, he still takes more than 2 hits at least. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we go to the comma, or the colon level. Skip to level, colon. Alright, easy. What? I wasn't expecting that. Satan has a beanie propeller hat? Okay. I'm glad we went and looked at this. How many hits is it gonna take? It doesn't help that his stuff actively eats your projectiles. And that's standing there gets you hit. Okay. So what's the smart move here? And then he goes back in there, sends that on a pattern. Alright, new plan. Throw Mr. Banana. Wasn't a great plan. You're getting caught on the ceiling. Almost. Why didn't it just stay behind the wall? Is he stupid? Apparently. Move this up. Grab Mr. Banana. Ah. Okay. Let's see. No, he sends it on a consistent path. I just need to not be in that path. Okay. Let's see. How does he handle this? He sends it upward or... It'd be less annoying if I didn't have to get the banana back. D&D was canceled, so you slept a lot. Oh, that sucks. I mean, the sleeping's probably good. The D&D being canceled sucks. We got D&D going on tomorrow, probably. At least there's been no indication it will be canceled yet. Odds are good. I took it down a difficulty notch. Okay, then he's gonna fly me-ward. And he summons this thing to do its thing, and then I can kind of bail on it. Okay. Progress of a sort. Now down here is safe. Gonna do the same thing again. I'll like try to juke it out. Just take the shots I can make. Okay, and the audio stopped. Only the music. Alright, I think I've got it at least. This'll take a while, but I think I have it at least. Enjoy it twice as much. I'll try. Okay, I got hit twice? Oh, I got distracted by the prospect of enjoying D&D. Really would love some... I guess he's turning redder. He's blinking. It's a good sign, I suppose. Hooray, he died, and I went to heaven. Good job! You deserve a bit of rest. I've got an easy job for you. Watch the apple on this tree. Of course, if anything happens to it, I'll be holding you personally responsible. I can already see the snake thinking about it. Alright, well that was fun. Power Gamer, excited your character got an extra attack. It could be a lot of fun getting that extra attack. How did this do? Let's see. This came in 7. All right, yeah, I believe that. I would believe that. What am I doing? We're about halfway done. What's this? Developed by MaxwelOlinda. Super Bug Hunters. This looks nice. Got the weavy HDMA stuff in the background. You've got these two characters bouncing up and down. Let's say I get like a Zombies Ate My Neighbors feeling off of that. This is exactly what it's on the tin, right? The exterminating bugs. That's a big bug. Ack. I hope this is... Oh, that's a bomber. I was hoping it was like something that gave me like power-ups or something. I got bombs? Okay, I have bombs. Got it. Sunset Drive we are suddenly. Just no drifting. Nice scrolling too. Darn moths. They get everywhere. A fast enemy is approaching. I keep forgetting I can jump. I feel like that's probably important, and I'm not doing enough of it. That diagonal shooting. Alright, I'm out of bombs. And apparently have some health because of that. Alright, I wonder if this just continue... Oh, never mind, that's a new type of thing. We got this weird red ladybug going on. Now I'm dead. But that's fine. I needed more bombs anyway. Yeah, this one's pretty snazzy. The faces on some of these do remind me of the Demented cartoon movie, which I think is great. I didn't even kill them all. Wasn't worth it. Oh, boss! We're in a boss fight. Oh, that's a big ol' sucker, too. Can I hit its eyeball? I can. I probably need to. Diagonal. Hitting things diagonally on the SNES is, Oh, there's a button for that. I was about to say, like, Metroid Fusion and Metroid games for the GBA got this right, because holding diagonal sucks. Nope, I didn't even try to do the obvious and correct thing. Stop being so blobular. I see what he did there. Come on. Oh, I got him. Boss defeated. Oh, yeah. Look at his feet. Does it remind you of frog fractions? I could see that. Ooh, we got perspective. That's fun. Just clear it. I'm down enough HP that there's no point in not doing that. Oh, I should use my bombs. Apparently a fast enemy is approaching. Oh. Game over. 2-player CPU. Options? Let's see what the options are. We didn't look at this. We can look at a different character. I'll stay as Lux. Let the other one be Nanda. Difficulty normal. Brightness level. Okay. Music test. Exit. Lock movement. Auto diagonal. Oh, lock movement. That's actually important. Nothing special jump. Okay, so I got this more or less right the first time. Yeah, this is SNES. Let's try the CPU player. Oh, this leaves me in the position. Okay, that's not as helpful as I thought. Lock movement. Well, I thought it would lock my direction, which direction I was facing, as opposed to make it so I can't move. Make it so I can't move does not seem helpful to me on many occasions. Yeah, having the CPU around seems nice. Kind of dumb at times, but hey, so am I. Well, the CPU has 999 HP. This is basically a little brother mode so you can get through the game, which kind of do want to. Just noticed the fact that she has a ridiculous number of lives. I remember that Nimda was a virus. Her name is Nanda. Everything is scrolling so fast. Like, they're really dedicated to doing the, like, we've got this perspective thing going on. I wonder what mode this is running in. Well, okay, they got multiple overlapping things going on. So at least probably mode 1. Those bombs don't do as nearly as much as I was hoping for. If I'm about to eat it, I probably should just use it. Certainly not mode 7, that would be ridiculous. That wouldn't work this way. Just smart use of layers. Fast enemy approaches. Alright. Necessary is an auto-diagonal button. Usually hold still button is nice, you can aim without walking. Yeah, what I really want is a lock direction button. If that makes sense, like, I am holding this direction, let me continue to shoot in this direction regardless of how I move. That's what I thought this was going to be, as opposed to the stand in place. Because there's very few instances where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to move. Ducking would also be nice. There we go. But so far, so good. I think this one won if I looked at the page right. Yeah, this is the one that came in first. But yeah, they've pulled out some of the nice demo tricks here, which I appreciate. Like the perspective backgrounds. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. Not the bees! Not the bees! How did it get burned? The world may never know. I'm one hit away from retirement. So there's no real reason not to, like, burn through my bombs. Yeah. This is fine, too. There's a lot going on. Alright, what's our boss? I'm a little disappointed. I was like, okay, cool, we're in this factory or something. And it's the blob. Maybe it's kind of like Smash TV, where most of the bosses are the same thing. Which is also disappointing, because you just don't want to eat his eyeballs that often. Smash TV remains a very amusing game. Oh, I fell out. Game over? Yeah. Alright, that's as far as we're getting in that. So that'd be hard to do on the NES. Takes advantage of being a better platform. Might just be if we had limited game development times to get the blob eye every time. I guess. I think that's fine. We've seen enough of that. It was cool. Running guns are not my favorite thing, especially if I can't lock my direction. Alright, let's find out what the Wanderknecht is. Apparently I picked this version. Keep forgetting the eyes. Gotta cross my I's and dot my T's. Oh! Jesus is my Leben. Alright. The blob, followed by the blob. Oh, hey, we're already playing. I missed the T for turbo. I stopped. Okay. Sort of like Surf Knight. Okay, I build turbo by staying on the ground and not running into things. At which point I could use A to turbo? Okay. Or maybe it's just my, like, P speed meter or something. I'm not sure I 100% grok this one yet. Okay, turbo comes from the T's. That makes a lot of sense. That must just be my speed meter. Ooh, windowing effects. For the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life in Jesus Christ our Lord. Romans 6:23. Do I get a better Bible verse if I do better? Like you do the best, you get John's 3:16 or something? Is that how this works? What if one of the developers for this was from Wisdom Tree? This is a very tall stage. Like, if you do really badly, you get, like, a Bible verse that means nothing. Just like one of those, like, and Malachi was descended from whomever. Which is important in context, but not very interesting compared to, you know, some of the other more beefy Bible verses. I found a good secret, apparently. This one's... One should not attempt to turbo when going up, turbo upward, is what we've learned here. Very Yoshi's Island looking backwards. I mean, right now it's just kind of a gradient at the top of things. And we get a bridge. Hey, look, John 3:16, I did well. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whomever believes in him should have not perish, but have eternal life. I don't know what I did to do that, but okay. It's one of those, like, religious games where the theme of the game and the concept don't really line up. Like, I'm not really sure what killing mushrooms has to do with Jesus. Last I checked, he didn't have much of an opinion on bouncing mushrooms. Admittedly, it's been a while since I checked, but... We get a quote from the Quran, I think? Probably not. But I also wouldn't expect this, you know, the same sort of respect backwards if I was playing a different kind of game. If I was playing a Buddhist game, I wouldn't expect it to suddenly quote either of those either. We might get an Old Testament verse, though. That's a possibility. Don't always got to be doing the New Testament thing. This is pretty snazzy, all things considered. Gameplay-wise, I'm not good at landing on mushrooms, though. Oh, another bridge. What do we get this time? We already got John 3:16. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God. Ephesians 2:8. Buddhist games? You could play Heaven and Earth. That's got some Buddhist themes in it. I'm pretty sure there was an explicit... Was it Confucian game? I have to look it up. I remember that it was featured in the Obscuratory at one point, but it was an adventure game with some, like, Eastern thought kind of thing. I forget exactly which one, unfortunately. Room. Heaven and Earth? Yeah, Heaven and Earth. It's a puzzle game. Like more of a series of puzzles, and then there's the, like, path option where basically you have to solve in random order, like, 300 different puzzles of different types. Like, lots of mazes, like clicked mazes. They had a pendulum game that I never was good at, and then a card game that's based off of Hanafura. Jesus says, I am the light of the world. Whomever follows me will not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. John 8:12. Thanks for playing. Gold medals collected, 0 out of 4. Try to get all the gold medals. This was weird, but I liked the gameplay, and I don't mind a couple Bible verses from time to time. I have a TNT RPG on the shelf called Heaven and Earth. Yeah, this was a like floppy disk game. Lots of good puzzles in that game set. It'd be worth cribbing stuff out of it for people who want to make block pushers. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I think that probably did pretty well, considering. Let's see. That came in second. Unfortunately, one of the categories wasn't Jesus. But that was pretty cool. Alright. This one will be pretty quick. I suspect. We'll see. Yeah, it's a split screen. Oh, it's this kind of thing. Oh yeah, I've seen this. It's like in one of the Dragon Ball fighting games. That's cute. I'm not really sure why it's in France, I presume. Is there something else I can do? I can push... If I push A or B, stuff goes badly. No, it changes something. No, if I press B, it ruins everything. Let's not press B. Yeah, it, like, moves the line down or something. Every button does this. Start, select, LR do the same thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. DBZ Super Buden. Super Butoden. Yeah. I've heard of it, never played it. I'm not a big fighting game person, mostly because I suck at them. But yeah, this is France. This is a split screen demo. All right. Moving on. Super Rescue Squad demo. This is probably pretty good. Super Rescue Squad. Help. Music by Kung Fu Kirby. Hey, Kung Fu Furby. I may or may not know of that person. Undisbeliever. Newbie's first solo rescue. Right. It's a platformer. With... What? What am I doing here? Okay, that button. X is shoot. B is jump. I don't think running is a thing. Yeah, running. There's no run button. I don't know what this button does. What does this big red button do? Okay. Oh, rocks! This might be like a mini Metroidvania. Okay. And more rocks. Looks like a blade. I thought it was just my gun was out of ammo. Once again, I question the control scheme. This is a weird control scheme for an SNES game. Oh wait, no. Y is in fact run. Okay. I'm underwater now. I can swim. What are the buttons? X is shoot, which I can't do underwater. A is blade. B is jump. Y is run. R and L have yet to be bound anything. And start pauses. Belay! Okay, so it is a blade. I cast fillet. It worked out. It's funny how the Super Baton stuff from Cell Saga didn't air in America until 7 years later. I mean, it took a while, and anime wasn't really a huge priority for a lot of companies. Like in the 90s. Well, I'm dead. Try again. In the 90s, an awful lot of anime was done by, like, random-ass companies who just basically didn't care much. Yeah, I don't remember. I think the latest I watched in Dragon Ball Z probably was Majin Buu. Majin Buu. That bit. Alright. Hyperdimension has Buu in it. Okay. That's nifty. Okay. Gotten away from the evil purple thing. That thing is evil. Incredibly evil. What's this? I guess that's just a corpse. Last show you saw was in the Frieza saga. I do love the Dragon Ball Z man's, like, naming scheme. What should we call him? Frieza. Who should his friends be? Refrigerator. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting disappearing platforms. Well, do they reappear? They do. You just shoot that guy. Huh. Yeah, this is where things get clunky. Because, like, I need to hold Y in order to have speed to do things. Because accelerating is difficult. Well, at least I restart from the room I died in. Could be worse. He's as fast as me. Need to avoid falling down there and getting hit by what appears to be like a walking piece of signage. There we go. Remember seeing the factoid that Super Sonic was based on Super Saiyan, and the initial reaction was that Dragon Ball Z came to America way later than Sonic 2? Huh. Such a clunky weapon in a less civilized age. The Leapers are the scariest thing in this game. Hey, scientists! Sup, scientists? Crew rescued! Get this off my lap. Gravity labs. Alright. Not exactly how I expected this to work. Are they dead? Or merely stunned? Okay, there's a computer. Can I use the computer? This does remind me. At some point I need to, like, do the SNESDEV, one of the older SNESDEV compos. Like the one that has the weird game we have to, like, fix up 6502 instructions. That was weird. And play Bobble again, because Bobble was so good. Only I could Metroid crawl. Has forgotten the crucial second phase of the rescue. What's that? Escape? That was Kung Fu Kirby, not Kung Fu Furby. Have I been reading that person's name wrong this whole time? It's like, I swear that's a person's name I see in like hacks in the credits periodically. Well, maybe there's more people to rescue. Have you considered that? Just, you know, there might be more scientists around. Maybe they all didn't get out. Maybe they were in different labs. Oh, that thing doesn't kill you. It just bounces you around. That's... Never mind. Can I get in on the anti-gravity fun? No. I can't hit the big red button. Oh, now we're upside down. I like the anti-gravity arc in Calvin and Hobbes when he gets stuck on the ceiling for a while. I see. Well, their rescue's complete. There are other people's whose rescue isn't complete. But I agree, maybe we shouldn't hang up the mission accomplished banner quite yet. As much fun as it is. You know, I missed out on quoting a Simpsons bit during the Jesus-based game. To escape the spider's curse, simply quote a Bible verse. That thing is a fast sucker. There's a version of that whole bit, except instead of it being about Homer escaping from work, it's Mega Man X, which is really good. Hey, a button. Brew saved. We brought them up Pepsi. I mean, everybody Pepsi. Drink Pepsi. Pepsi, please. Pepsi, only my choice. Ow. It figured out where I was. Oh, yeah. To escape the Skyder's bite, simply use shotgun ice. They just throws a Hadouken at it. Because that's the solution in Mega Man X. I'm just gonna sandbag. Oh, wait. It's on a per room basis, isn't it? So sandbagging doesn't matter. Pepsi for gravity gain. You know what? Actually, speaking of tangents, I didn't realize the AVGN had played Trespasser. I went and watched that video, and it was actually pretty cool. He got one of the devs to... No. He got one of the devs to come and play a part. And there's also lots of people in inflatable T-Rex costumes, which was kind of funny, at least. Right. No re-grabbing the poles. Now what this is reminding me of is Space Station Silicon Valley. This work? Surprisingly, that did. I hit the wrong button. Stab takes priority over shot if you hit both of the buttons in pretty close proximity. Got it. This game has a weird sense of momentum. The main character also reminds me of Monuments of Mars, which was an old DOS game where you played as some intrepid explorer exploring the ruins of a Martian civilization. Oh, there were 2 gorillas. Why what thing? Oh, hello. No! Okay. Just the fact that we suddenly have, like, these gorillas that are fighting us. That's the only way this remotely resembles that. Just weird techno gorillas. I thought this boss was a Metroid. Didn't help me here, mind. I gotta jump faster. I think he's speeding up. He's definitely speeding up. You threw the net on him! Crew rescued! Good job, crew. Programming, game code, 2025, undisbeliever. Terrific audio driver, unbeliever. You untech engine, unbeliever. Wait, oh, these are spans, 2023 to 25, undisbeliever. Untech engine, 2016 to 2021, undisbeliever. Art levels, undisbeliever. Music, Kung Fu Furby. Sound effects, undisbeliever. Playtesting, Katyak. Huh, yeah, this was cute. I need to play Space Station Silicon Valley. I don't know. He might have played it. He might have worked on it. It's hard to tell. Do you know that? Do you know him? I'm just going to look up Kung Fu Furby. See if he's SNW Central person. Worked with him before. Ah! Yeah, Kung Fu Furby is a SMW person who's done a lot of music. Have I been calling him Kung Fu Kirby this whole time? I've been calling him Kung Fu Kirby the whole time. My bad. I'll have to watch for that in the future. Anyway, that was fun. I liked the boss. The boss definitely made it more fun. All right, let's go to Desolation. It's not the first time I've said so. Oh, absolutely not. I've been calling her Crandall. Alright, well that was yeah, whatever. Desolate. I need to fix that bug. I know it's a bug, I need to fix it. Art Yoshin. Game crisps. Random cardboard box. Bad computer. Oh, that's a jam right there. Ooh, we have plot. Far away in a space station, an alien life takes root. Starting as a small sample, it quickly grew hungry. Much too hungry for the crew. Subsumed in a feral desire, it feasted on the walls, feasted on the crew, feasted on all it could, and nothing could stop it. Several years later, awoken from comatose, a human enters the fray, worn and shattered, confused and wary, but ready to run, ready to escape. Yeah, this got like a very demo scene feeling to it. I like the scroller.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, controls. I have a dash on B. I think? No. I don't know what makes me randomly dash. I think if I'm going one direction long enough and then press backwards, it'll let me dash back. I've collected some spray... Okay, those are gun. Probably shouldn't waste those. Every button... Oh, it's directional gun. Okay, well that's annoying, but I get it. Blaster Master, is that you? Is that how Blaster Master works with the weird, like, zip backwards? Gotta say, I'm digging the scrolling. It's got a little bit, it's a little bit loose. Oh, hey, I can farm these. That's really nice. Haven't needed them yet. Okay, so it has to be a pure back motion. Like, if I hit a diagonal, it... What? Oh. It's just double dash. Okay. It must be just interpreting it like any number of them to do that. So I can just double dash. Got it. I thought the mechanic was really weird. Now I understand what's going on. There's a ridiculous number of health kits right here. Oh, hello. Alright, well that was the thing. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That was the plan all along. Any good ones before Angelsong? I think a few. The Carrot Man one was pretty interesting. There was a demo of some Sit Mode 7 nonsense that was kind of funny. We had to argue about what a soccer ball was. I want to turn... Oh, wait, I don't have to turn around. I understand what I'm doing wrong.
Let's go.
The Hank Hill with a face thing, that was... The funny thing is, that one didn't come in last. That is the amazing thing to me. I don't think you know what a soccer ball is. Fistbit doesn't do sports. I don't think he knows what soccer is. In fact, I'm pretty sure Fiskbit's never seen a ball in his life. He's very confused by all of this. I need to remember I don't need to be facing the direction to shoot. That's really what's causing me problems. I still say it did have a face in it. Unlike that damn bean. The leader is good, the leader is great. We surrender our will as of this date. Okay. Be exploring. Not getting much out of exploring. Cool. It does respawn. Do you have a news source you follow to stay abreast of these things? No, unfortunately. Usually I find out from Fiskbit. So I guess Fiskbit is the source. I do want to say they actually did talk about this on SMW Central at some point. And I might have missed it. Let's be smart here. For instance, there's a Mario 3 competition coming up, or is in progress right now, where they want to make a compo, I guess compo cart doesn't sound right, compo hack. So basically people are making levels, and the only thing that I think is weird about it that I've seen is like the... Okay, I'm not going to be able to get rid of him because I don't have ammo. Somebody got bored and wandered off. The people running the combo are going to choose your palettes for you? You get to choose tile set, they get to choose palette. I don't know why. Make an effort to poke the webmaster at game jam links to the NESDEV with any competitions related to consoles you cover. Probably smart. Like, I'd really love it if the... Because, you know, I like competition things. I find them fascinating. I really wish that we'd finally get the contest page on SMW Central set up. But it's not my wheelhouse, and I'll eat a hat before I have to write PHP for Acklam board. So I'm not helping. The Mario 3 thing? Yeah, the easiest way to learn about that, I'd say, would just be go look at the announcements channel on SMW Central's Discord, which I'm about 80% sure you're in. Java Brew posted a thing about it. Have an AI write it for you? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything over there. I guess that's my problem right now, is I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, what is my goal here? Apparently dodging can dodge through them, which is good. You should follow the blood trail. What if I don't want to follow the blood trail? Have better quality than the original? Yeah, probably. Okay, that's a problem. Is that a health thing? Nope, that was ammo. I can't tell ammo and health apart, apparently.
Let's go.
Not gonna be hacking SMB3. Haven't played in years. Well, that doesn't have to stop you. Hope it's better after 25. You'd hope. You'd hope. But, like, it's a data management problem to some extent. Yeah, I'll probably play. I probably won't participate in the SMB3 thing. But I'll probably play it when it comes out. So like I said, I do like competition. I do like competition stuff. Yeah, I think that's the actual play. I don't want to fight these things as much as possible. And they do get bored and give up after a little bit. If I get more Legos for my gun, then I can fight them. I wanted to die. Yeah, I think that this is symmetric and I want to go this way. Preemptive dodge. Is there any health over here? Like, what I really need is health. Farmable health. State farmable health. Love the backgrounds, though. Look at that. That's health. Arguably farmable. Oh, those aren't solid, huh? Alright, cool. Back to full health. I have no idea where... Actually, no, there's no map script, and there's no pause, by the way. Can't shoot across those. That makes sense, because that's, like, space. Oh, nifty. Definitely impressed by the quality of half a dozen games or so. Yeah. I would say so. Like, some of them are very small. This one feels... What was that? Very big. The first few felt really small, but now I think we've gotten into more of the meaty ones. One of the, I guess, downsides of doing these the way I do is I play them in random order, so never quite know what I'm going to end up with. That was a bad trade. What's that? That was an object of interest. Burn through all my ammo. Is this... This is... Okay. I want the spinny thing. I don't know what it is, but it's spinning. Oh! Interesting. Does this mean that critters despawn? No. No, it doesn't. What? No, what? I got stuck on an edge. Okay. I'm starting to get somewhere here. Grab my paint can. And move out. Because yeah, that's farmable. We'll just farm that one. And grab it back and forth forever. Yeah, it would be nice if there was some sort of aggregator. Maybe it's one of those things I should look into trying to do. Like make a bot. There used to be this good bot that was written by... Or, no, it was well, it wasn't a bot. It was a Twitter account that was run by... Spinner8. And, yeah, that was it. And it basically informed people of new and interesting translations. That's all it did. So that kind of thing would be kind of cool. And I know that, what was his name? Ice Pick? No. What was his name? I am blanking on it. Ice Blue something. He was this black dude who would be at GDQs frequently. And you'd see him, like, not on the couch, but, like, just constantly in the scene, back when GDQs were a lot smaller. Ice Plug, there we go. And yeah, he had a listing of marathons that were coming up and that kind of thing. That was his jam. Apparently he's still around. Spinner8, I don't know about Ice Plug. I presume Ice Plug's still around too, but this was a bad use of my time. Okay. So we go in there, we grab the ammo. Like, that one's completely free. And then go down. But yeah, it was a convenient resource to see what new stuff was coming out. Of course, not all translations are created equal. An awful lot of title screen translations are really boring. A wiki page. A wiki page would be good for historical stuff. I was thinking more of knowledge about things to enter and the like. Alright, this area over here is very fruitful if I can make my way through it. What is this? That didn't tell me anything. One health in exchange for that. It's not a good trade. Okay, this area is good. Very farmable. For ammo. Include active ones. That's the thing, though. Wikis tend to be kind of... Oh, I can only get up to 12 shots. Okay. Good to know. My limit is 12 shots. It eats your shots if you're very close to the wall. It's weird. There we go. Having a hard root beer. Not as good as not your father's root beer. Not by a long shot. Unfortunate. So I have the green key card. What does that mean for me? If I can be up to 12, may as well get up to 12. Oh, health. I don't need it right now, but it's good to know it's there. My guess is eventually I'm going to need to go all the way back to the top. But for the time being, we just need to continue searching. Looking for cool stuff. Yeah, that's where I died last time, because I thought those were health. Well, one of the last times. That's a long-ass projectile. Eep. Oh, God! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I found something cool. I just don't know what it is. Alright, what we learned there is you probably shouldn't try to face tank that room. Gotta bait him out first when I'm doing that. Okay, let's take it easy. Yeah, I'm still mildly mortified about getting that name wrong. Oh well. Probably should use my gun more is really what the answer is here. Take advantage of the trade-off. Because I'm going to come in here. Actually, if I come up here, I can just get this for free and then not worry about it. I'm also not sure it's worth it to go down, come in from this side, but I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it. Because, like, I think you might actually be closer to that area you need to go to if you come in down here. There we go. Grab the item. Grab the other items. Oh yeah, I could trade shots. It's not really worth it because I know I can get health over here. Resource management games. They don't explicitly look like resource management games until you get into them. Alright. That's free. Okay, so... we pretty much just need to get through this area with taking minimal damage if possible. Ah, that wasn't ammo. That wasn't ammo. It wasn't health, it's ammo. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay, that's a bit of health. That's a bit... health and ammo. Brilliant. I've done this poorly. Incredibly poorly is the case, maybe. Okay, there's a lot of stuff over here, so I should start killing things. Grab ammo. Grab one of these. Be really careful. But if you had ice cream, it might be. Oh. Okay, kill that one. I think I'm really close to the important room. Go. Alright, there's one in there. Got the purple. What does the purple do? Don't know. Okay.
Let's go.
I just need to go in buns of glaze in there. Maybe the purple side first, because it's more dangerous? I also don't know what these do, right? Like, I'm getting keycards because keycards are good. Like, basic assumption. Right? Like, I'm playing Doom, I found a keycard, hooray! Like, but I don't know where the purple door is. Or the green door, for that matter. Or the red door. Or any other color door. Oops. Yeah, I want to go this way anyway. Yeah, basically I'm going to try to always keep these guys a little bit on the border. Also, I think it's probably better to go this way. I can kill these guys if I want to. Oh wait, hold on, I want the health. There we go. I basically can't avoid picking up some of these. Okay, got the green. Always go on green and never in between. Red fish, blue fish. Oh, how did the rest of that go? Ah. I do not remember the entire bit of Barra Convict. Truly a ridiculous character. Went too fast. That's not... Oof. There we go. This is pretty good. Now we need to kill more things. Is there any free stuff up here? 2 free ammos. Got plenty of ammo squirreled over here, so... Health for free. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, hello. I didn't hear the raid thing go off. Did that just happen? Or maybe my bot's having problems and doesn't know what to do. Well, thank you for the raid. What's up, Zopdash? How you doing? Oh. What's up, Glitch Cat? How you doing? Congrats on getting Subcon into GDQ. Gonna look forward to seeing that. Not sure I'll be there in person, but I'm definitely gonna watch it. Decent mystery. Oh, nice. How was the stream? What were you up to? Glitch Cat in this case. I saw a little bit of the Mario 2ing. Like, I need to play Subcon again, so I took a leave on it. But hopefully the gimmicks are still fun. Right now I'm just playing through a bunch of homebrew stuff. SNESDEV had a competition earlier this year making interesting homebrew games. And so I'm playing one of them. This one is a tricky one. They're fun for... Oh yeah, no. That is a fascinating hack in so many ways. This hack... I don't want to dash. I can't... Oh, please. I don't need to change direction! I got distracted. I keep thinking I need to change direction. I don't.
Let's go.
The way this game works is you, like, dash if you press a direction twice, but you can accidentally do it by, like, arcing your finger over backwards, so you end up dashing backwards when you might not want to. I don't know if this is intended. It doesn't happen when you're, like, moving down or changing your direction diagonally, but it happens a lot when you want to go the other direction. And I keep wanting to go the other direction because I think I need to for routing purposes, and I don't. I just need to hit the button. It's like Smash TV or one of those other twin-stick shooters. You just go with it. But it's a cool game. There's been a lot of good ones. A few platformers. A few little, actually just demos. This way? Yeah. The reason I'm not worried about health here. There's a place I can farm health right here. And just as with Mario World, if something is slightly off the screen, it doesn't care. Oh yeah, because Fries isn't here. Forgot to do this. Do the shout out. But yeah, this is basically a resource management game. No reason not to get rid of one of these if I don't want to, but like they're not worth killing. Since I can only get so many things, I really don't want to burn them on silly things. I want to burn them on the correct things. Get the green card again. I've been at this one for a few minutes. It's one of those things, when you're playing like a homebrew you really like, sometimes you end up being very focused on it. There was one in SNESDEV a few years back, Crowborg. I probably spent way more time than I should have playing that one. A weird game that was like half discrete and half continuous. So you moved in discrete increments, your enemies moved in discrete increments, but there were projectiles that moved full screen. It was very odd. Okay. This time I'm not going to die to one of these things. If I'm going to die to something, I'm going to die to multiple. Okay. Go this way, grab that. Grab the healths. Put him into an easy-to-shoot position. I like these big seat things. They look like aspirates. There we go. Oh, I should have done that. I need to save that for a little bit for later. Grab that. Did I not actually... Oh, I did grab it. I was looking at the HUD and I was confused for like a second. Whether or not I'd grabbed an item. Okay. That, and then we go take out these dudes. And get the purple. Don't need to be facing direction to fire. Okay, I'll take that trade. We have plenty of resources still sitting around here. This, and this, and this. And then there's a couple of bullets over here. I could farm these. In fact, I can farm that health up there for free. Because there's not a critter guarding it. Or no, there is one critter or whatever. It's still free-ish. Because I can end up having more ammo than when I started. Okay. We've successfully done this thing. Now, the grand question is, what utility do these two cards impart? Which is a question I still have not successfully answered. And I think I saw... Alright, well, I'm glad I went and farmed those. This door seemed of interest to me, because I don't think this connected to anywhere I've been yet. I'll lose 2 shots in exchange for 2 health. That's a good trade, actually. Yeah, I don't think I've been to this area before. Let's try and explore it from across the room. I don't need to take a fight like that when I don't need to. Okay, so really nothing here. Oh, that shut 2? That was a bug. Or if it was actually on purpose. Alright, so yeah, I think this just connects back up over here. Where does this go? Oh, this connects back to the beginning. Okay. I understand what I'm looking at now. Let's see if that's enough to get past the door over here, if I need 3 key cards. Pick stuff back up as we go along. I was like, I went over here and it was a complete and utter dead end. Purple. Okay. I'm missing one. Alright. Cool. Good to know. This is where I need to go. We can affirm that we know what we're doing now. And pick up some free stuff while we're here. I'm trying to think of where did I not explore very thoroughly. This area pretty empty. I checked those wings earlier. Yeah, I think the left side of this is probably the most interesting right now, because I don't think I've spent much time going this way. I always took the right side before, which may have been a mistake. Made the assumption that it was very symmetrical. Still thinking. Over here? This might be one of those cases where I just literally need to go and explore the entire thing, doing an ordered traversal. There might have been another path. There's not another path over here. I definitely know that. I went and looked through this. That room over there is a dead end. And I got the item out of it. I presume they're not going to put two items in the same room, because that'd be silly. Every time I've come through the bottom end of that. Alright, so that's symmetrical. Brilliant. Alright, that's how I ended up up here. This room is weird. Okay, there's not a key card over there. But this part was structured differently, and I didn't check the full extent of it. It's probably worth coming over here and grabbing these. Alright, didn't need it then, but now I need it. That takes us back over there. Okay, I'm running low on shots, but whatever. I can pick up a few more elsewhere. But this area is pretty much devoid of items of interest, is what we've discovered. Maybe there was another exit in this area that I've missed. Oh, no, I really don't want to die now. There's a farmable item here, so that's fine. Definitely think I've done everything in this area. Really hate it when I accidentally proc that. It is so annoying. Oh boy. Oh, come on now. Is there a symmetrically equivalent thing over here? Yes. No! These controls are killing me. Yeah, this is just an interstitial room. Like, got me? Oh, I feel so dumb there. I need to not die now. Okay. Maybe I missed an edge off the other room. Oh, right, no, there's a free couple down here. I can just grab, and then I'll be full up after going through the other room. Because, like, I've explored the left side pretty thoroughly at this point. Yeah, that's free. I'm just not taking chances at this point. Right, so that was the resourceful area. Didn't connect to anything. Could have immediately warped myself right into that bullet. And then up here is the entrance. The upper entrance. Yeah, there's nothing here. Well, what if? No, there's nothing here. I have no idea where the other keycard could be. I'm about as loaded for bear as I can get. There's clearly a third one. But I don't know where it is. There, wait. Let's be smart about this. I mean, it could just be in a random corner for all I know. I mean, that one was in a kind of random corner. I'm gonna think my way out of this. Not working so hot. Yeah, I feel like... it's gotta be around here somewhere. That's what I feel like. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Like, there can't not be a spot. That time I didn't drag it backwards, which is what I meant to do. Ugh, clunky, clunky. Okay. There's health here. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to make sure I don't accidentally dart into this room. I want to completely clear this area first. Okay, yeah. This room doesn't have it. The room on the far path doesn't have it. This room doesn't have it. Weirdly enough. Only mildly embarrassing. Like, it feels like it would have been around here. So no! Dagnabbit. Keep dashing when I don't want to dash. Like, it's one of those things to put a double dash in, but, like, you could have just used R or L. I'm out of ammo. I'm in worse straits than I thought. Oh, I'm in very dire straits. Nope. I don't know where it is. I'm tired of wandering around looking for it. Or am I? Alright. Like, I feel like it must have been in another room that I just, like, missed. Wait. It's still locked. What does lock mean? Oh, there's another weapon! There's two other weapons. This game must be bigger than I think. That's how I ran out of ammo! Oh, I had ammo, but okay. Well, that's annoying. Understandable, but annoying. We're just gonna sweep the area. Places we haven't been to recently. Because I know places to get infinite ammo if I need it. And infinite health. Okay, so we can officially say it's not this room. We know it's not the room to the north, because the room to the north just has the pads. I think this room actually might be one of my more undiscovered rooms. Did you ever... There it is. Okay. Question answered. Irritatingly so, but question answered nonetheless. So we know where it is. I just need to farm up enough HP to not die to go get the other stuff. And this should be easy now that I found it. Grab these two. It's a good thing the music in this is really good. Nothing quite like being frustrated being in a maze and disliking your music. That's one thing that they did pretty well. In fact, actually, that might have been some... Didn't Valbers have no music? Eh. Getting to the bottom of this. Getting close, though. I still need the GDQ stream. I'm debating whether or not I want... I mean, if I'm going to do it, I need to do it next week. Like, there's no other possible time to really do it. I'm going to the East Coast on the subsequent Wednesday. So basically, about 2 weeks from now. Could have done that better. Okay, cool. In this area, I take no chances. Because I'm probably going to do something stupid like that. Okay. Thought it was going to expire for a second. Okay, this guy procs. He usually procs pretty early. But now he's dead. And these two. Grab that, grab that. There's two down here. Well, two halves, I guess. Pick up those two. Thank you. Ah, huh, that's unfortunate. My sprite be stuck. Wonder if that'll go away. Sometimes you fail to call the sprite clearing routine. Oh wait. Ah, there is some priority here that's interesting. Like, these corners are at a higher priority than the sprites. Wonder why. The other parts aren't. But the corners are. I wonder why. Okay, cool. So we'll take this path back, because I think it's marginally shorter. And this one gives us health if I don't muck it up. Two. Oh, actually, we'll be loaded for bear by the time we get there. Oh yeah, we're sitting pretty. There's only one more monster on the way. I'm just gonna hold on to... does there heal? There's health, yeah. I was wondering if there was any health south of that, but... Alright, cool. We got our 3 key cards. We've opened a door. What lies beyond? Different music? The title screen. The title screen lies beyond. Can't say I'm a little bit disappointing. Oh wait, a human festering within has now escaped through the depths of the home that once was, shot into the great void, barreling towards land, hoping for salvation. Inside an open notebook, a pen scribbles away, recounting the events in hopes of warning others back home. Okay, yep, that was better than expected. This game was made for the 2025 SNES Dev Game Jam, one that they were glad to be in. They want to thank Yoshi, Random, Bad Computer for their contributions, without whom the game would not look as good as it does. And thank you for playing. Do have some plans for developing this beyond the admittedly short demo, with 2 more sectors, more weapons, loads more enemies, and a big boss at the end. I was expecting a big boss, but that is for the future. Happy jamming, everybody. Oh, we made it. That was a trip. Back home. Yeah, thanks to the GG, Septic Feynman. Thanks for the GGs, because I wasn't paying enough attention. Alright. The next one. I'm actually worried about finishing this tonight now, because that took forever. There's only 4 left. I have to remember how to fix these. Oh, what the heck is this? It's got a cursor. It's got a man. I do like the fiddler. Oh, he's trying to shoot me. Oh, did I win? Maybe I won. I'm not sure. Let's see what the page has to say about this one. Operation Followthrough 16-bit. Apparently this was in other bitnesses. This came in 17th, so the bottom one. Doesn't work, not much to add. Good job for getting something submitting. It works on hardware, it doesn't crash. It doesn't say anything about how this is supposed to work. Didn't work for me. Seems like the background of the character, I was able to press, I think, a button or direction to cycle through different frames. Other characters. Yeah, that's what this is. Yep, there you go. Single screen demo. You got it. It reminds me of Revolution X, except it doesn't have any gameplay or the music of Aerosmith. So on one hand, there's no gameplay. On the other hand, there's no music of Aerosmith. So this might actually be better than Revolution X. Now, Revolution X isn't that bad. The problem is console ports. If you're playing with a light gun, it's kind of fun. But you're playing with a friggin' mouse or keyboard or gamepad, it sucks. Anyway, this is cute for what it is, but it's not very much. All right, let's check out the Super Cozy Panda. Because there's 3 left, and I probably should leave one of them for last, judging by it. Got the eye. Super Cozy Panda by mooon.bit. Pandas do not jump. He seems pretty cozy so far. Do pandas climb? Ooh, hey, layer effects. That's kind of nice. Looks like we've got 3 layers scrolling. I'm playing rock, paper, scissors. I beat the fish. Yeah, I beat him more than once. I'll win something. 2 out of 3. Tie game. He won. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there are instructions with this one. Let's see. Came in 12th. Yeah, it's a panda. What kind of bread can you not eat? Panda! Cute and relaxing. Oh, hey, it has an itch page. We can actually see how to play in browsers. Press A to interact. Stop interacting with the fish. Apparently, that's not really it. Want to explore a game, or make a game that lives in the Japanese concept of ma. Is ma? It's an A. Heavily used in Japanese art and Ghibli movies. Can mean multiple things, such as a break or gap in things. Not moo. Game is meant to give you time to breathe, and a world's forgotten to take a break. Hope you enjoy your break. Yeah, this is a nice break. I'm enjoying this break. This is pretty breaking. It didn't break at all, which is kind of nice. Chill Panda. Alright. Moo is something else. Mo. It is a nice bed. Alright, cool. And that's a good choice here. Alright, let's check out. I'm not going to roll random. There's only 2 left. And I can tell this one is going to be less fun for me than the next one. The last one. Tiny Mancala! A work in progress. Player has 1 turn. Distributed those. It sure is Mancala. Spacer interval where moo means nothingness. Huh. Well, I like the dice pips. Those are kind of nice. I'm trying to remember if this game has anything resembling strategy. Like, I played this as a kid, and it's not the most engrossing of games. But basically what you do is you pick one of the squares. I think you have to choose on your side of the board versus the other player's side of the board. And you distribute the gems, like little glass things usually, until you finally run out of them. And whenever you land on a space that still has them, you continue distributing, which is why this is still happening. I want to say you start out with smaller piles than this. And yeah, anything that ends up on the far side over there is yours to keep. And whoever has the most at the end wins. I guess if you do that, you get to go again. Okay, what? I have no idea how any of this works, apparently. So I do this, I get that for free. If I do this, I get all 3 of his gems. Owned Mancala for years and never played it. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not the most engrossing of games. No. Now it is my turn. I don't know what I want to do here. Why don't I just move 1? Nothing. Okay. Now he has to redistribute all of those across the land. Giving him a lot of 1s. And then gets those too. Okay. So that's how that ends. Interesting. Doesn't really give me a lot of useful choices. Because he could just move 1. Well, he can move... for 1 turn, I'm fine. If I do that, if I do this, then I get a 1. In an interesting spot, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Why is he gonna go again? I don't understand this, apparently. I think that's okay. Let's just do this one. Cool. And because of that, I get to go again. So I could do this and guarantee me a 2. Seems reasonable. He gets to go because you land on empty slot. Yeah. Alright. We're getting down to the bottom here. You distribute. Hopefully D&D isn't canceled soon. I hope so. So I view this out root beers to your friends or drink them so you don't subject yourself to them. Except your friends to them. Fair. Just keeps going. Oh, he ends up landing on his end spot, so he gets another turn. Now it's going to go again. I think the computer's going to win this one. I'm also enjoying the stuff I'm hearing out of my left ear. I can guarantee this. Probably thinking, like, way too small to win this. Okay. Not much I can do. Oh, wait, there we go. I guarantee a 2 this way. But he gets my 2 from that, which sucks. But then he's out of things to do on his side. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he's won. He's clearly won. Guess we'll finish this to completion. No more valid moves remaining. I get... Oh. Yeah, player 2 won. It was kind of close. But whatever. Big loops is more effective than grab motor beats having to be sitting in either reach. Yeah, probably. Anyway, it's Mancala. I just can't get that excited about it. There's probably some strategy. I just don't know it. I'm tired of listening to it through one ear. So let's move on to the last stage. Sokonyan. Super Sokonyan, in fact. Press start. It's Super Sokonyan. It's Sokoban, but with a cat. I do like cats. You can press start to restart. These tiles look familiar to me for some reason. Oh, I need to make colors. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, and you have to press a button press for each one you can't hold. That's actually a good idea. Is there an undo? Just reset. Okay. Alright, just pushing a ball into it, does it have to be pushed on an edge? No, it does not. They merge whenever they touch. Okay. I need a blue and a silver. That's the wrong move. I think this is it. Yeah, because I didn't want to move that blue there because I needed to stand there later. Alright, the color mixing at least makes this an interesting problem. A more interesting problem. Because now I have to actually do a little more forethought when I'm making moves. It adds to the expansion of the space. It does remind me, I had a video open somewhere to look at a... Ooh, it's one of these. Okay. It showed, like, the state expansion for... Steven's sausage roll, and showed just how ridiculously huge the state expansion is. Yeah, I screwed this up, I think. Right, okay, and then this one, because that's dead and that's fine. I think, okay, because of how that works, that's okay. Because you can step on the stars. Oh. Alright. Good to know. Just need to do this in the right order. Not difficult. Just need to do it in the right order. Oh god. Makes cyan, okay. It's red and blue that make yellow. Okay. So I need... Oh, those are cyan. Okay. Get double push, which is important. I think... A little finagling, I've solved it. Don't think I did that efficiently. Okay, purples. I think this is the smart move here. Just make it happen where it... No, nope, that was a dumb move. That was the dumb move. Ugh. Blue and green cyan, red and yellow, red and green yellow, blue and red magenta. Yeah, just a matter of remembering my CMYs, how these fit together. Oh, I was fine. This would have worked. I was thinking I needed to be in this spot to push down, but I could move it down earlier. I can move it down once the red's out of the way. Ah. No, I can't. Okay. So I was correct in my assertion. I have to manage to get around this. I need to get rid of one of the red ones. I need to park it somewhere. That doesn't help. Okay. Alright, I can go all the way around without touching a red one. That is a thing I can do. Which gets me what? I can move that one square. That up, that kills it. Right, there's no undo. Don't make simple mistakes. See, I can never push down on the green one except from there. I have to come up with a way to move this around without messing up everything forever. I can move... That's a 1 degree of freedom I can use. Why do I take so long to restore? Very odd to me. Push that up instead. That's not happening. Come around here, push that back. That's a half measure by any account that doesn't do anything for me. I think I'm not finding the right first part of my solution. It's moving green up. No, it's not moving green up. Why wouldn't it be moving green up? I moved green up by 1. So little ball space. I guess this is something I can do, but I don't know... Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I can move those balls. I guess this is equivalent to doing that, but I don't want that. I can move this back and forth. I can leave that there. I'm close on something here, I think. Definitely I need to get the green in place first. Move this up. No, that kills it. Never mind. Can move that there. But then I can't move it back. I can push it up, but that's bad too. Push that up. There's nothing I can do with that once I move it to that spot. It has to just go down here. This ball is in the way of green. Now I have to push green through this and push it downward. There's no other way to move the green. It's simply not possible. Move this up by 1. Oh, that's also bad. Moves in by 1. My degrees of freedom are basically like moving this back and forth and moving one of these back and forth. The green needs to be out of the way. That's the problem. I need it to just not be in that one spot. But if I move it down, I have to move it over. In that case, these are both dead. I need to move... Move this out. Now I need green to be out of the way for me to do any of this stuff. Let's say I move it in. What I want to do is like move green up there. But I need to move the blue out of the way so I don't get hosed on that front. I can't push two elements that are the same color together at the same time. It's still standard Sokonyan rules, yes, okay. Move it down and still get it back. That's true, actually. Oh. That is true. I hadn't considered that as a starting move, and I really probably should have. That at least gives me a little bit of room to work with. It's one ball that's out. Gonna be careful here. Probably not the smartest move to combine those immediately. I think I can put this down here. Then I need to get the purple. Oh, but then I can move the... Oh, no, I need the blue to stay where it is for the moment. Nope. That was dumb. Okay. No, I think this feels right for the opening. Gets me some latitude. What do I want to do from this point? Maybe I want to move this first ball down first. Then we get this out of the way. I can ring that around, which now I can't. Well, okay, I can do this. And then that puts that out of the way. Oh, I was so close to not messing that up. Okay, this is definitely how this should work. Okay, push that out. Then we can get this... Oh no, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Blue. It's irritating when you have it where you thought you needed it, and now you're like, oh, wait, what was I doing? How did this ever work? Very clever circular puzzle. Okay, get out of the way. This is fine. It is not fine. Take a moment. I can retrieve that ball later if I need it. Push this up by one, and that is a retrievable ball. Push this over. No. Well, okay. Cool. I put one of them where it should be. And then this red ball needs to go somewhere else for a minute. So we can bring it over here. We just merge it. Okay, and then, yes, this is it. Last couple steps. Okay. Yeah, I just completely missed the very first step that I could accomplish there. This seems like the final level. The end! You did it! Looks like you survived after taking a mere 2,473 steps. Nice. I hope the puzzles were interesting and not too difficult either way. Thank you for playing. This is largely a yak shaving project to create a fourth compiler for the SNES. Well, that might explain a few things. Check out the code at github/aced-d10 SNES-4th. See you next time. Fourth of all things. Fourth. Who uses fourth in this day and age? Apparently this dude. That answers that question. Well, thanks to the GGs. That was a cool set of things. This was the right one to finish on. It was just pleasant. The cat. Only complaint I really had about that one was the RGB color mixing is weirder than YR or red, yellow, and blue color mixing. And that resetting the levels took a while. And also, I just always appreciate when they have an undo button. But still, cannot complain. That was fun. And it was a good batch of games. Like, those were all, like, pretty dang fun. Some of them were, like, little toys. But even then, like, woo. Cannot complain. I mean, I guess I could complain about the one that was literally just Hank Hill 4 times and then the King of the Hill intro music, but I'm not going to.